Chromosomes are bundles of DNA held by proteins. Sections of DNA are called genes. These genes are what are passed on and cause our traits. The law of independent assortment happens during metaphase 1 in meiosis 1. In this example, there are 2 sets of chromosomes, making a total of 4. The 2 A allele chromosomes are homologous and the 2 B allele chromosomes are homologous. The law of independent assortment states that the 2 A homologous chromosomes assort independently from the B homologous chromosomes, meaning that each one lines up individually of the other. So the 2 dominant alleles, the dominant A and the dominant B, can be on one side, or they can be on opposite sides, which produces variation. The law of segregation can be seen in anaphase 1 and anaphase 2. In anaphase 1, the dominant alleles separate from the recessive alleles. This means homologous chromosomes split apart. In anaphase 2, sister chromatids split apart, further showing the law of segregation because the 2 identical copies of the A alleles and the 2 identical copies of the B alleles split. The final outcomes show the law of independent assortment because in possibility 1, the 2 dominant alleles ended up in the same gametes, while the 2 recessive alleles ended up in the same gametes. Possibility 2, the 2 dominant alleles were lined up on opposite sides at the metaphase plate in metaphase 1. These gametes also show the law of segregation because each gamete only contains 1 copy of each allele. The final Punnett square, a cross between the mom and the dad's traits, shows all the possible genotypes and phenotypes of a potential offspring. One exception to independent assortment is linked genes. Linked genes are located on the same chromosome. In this example, there is one pair of homologous chromosomes, meaning 2 total. The A and the B genes are linked, meaning they are located on the same chromosome. Because of this, the dominant A and the dominant B allele end up on the same chromosome, and the recessive A and the recessive B end up on the same chromosome. However, linked genes can become unlinked through crossing over, which happens in prophase 1. When 2 alleles on homologous chromosomes switch places, it allows further variation. In this example, the dominant A and the recessive A switch and cross over, and as a result, the final gametes have combinations where the dominant A and the dominant B are not in the same gamete.